There's a few things we could do.
Yeah, okay.
My instinct is to like recruit like a Ryan or a Courtney or someone, but I think with Ryan with complete information is extremely dangerous in any game, and I don't really want to give him the
Yeah,
complete
I agree.
story.
Okay. Yeah, I would rather not yeah, because I'm basically dying on his the basically like, oh, he's not a traitor. I will die on that sword. And so it would be bad if he actually turns out to be a traitor and then
Sure,
yeah,
sure, sure.
I agree. Yeah. But Courtney, I don't think I can play with Courtney as a traitor.
Okay, that's fair. Super fair. So what does that bring us to? We have like
We have
Ellie
Ellie, Kayla, or Robbie.
or Anthony, I guess. I don't
Or Anthony.
super. Anthony seems like he would be similar to Ryan in like terms of like um blowing shit up for us.
Yeah. I don't know if Kayla's too obvious of a choice, but I'm leaning towards Kayla or Robbie personally. But I
Okay,
could be
I'm
convinced for
open.
an Ellie, for example.
Yeah, I'm happy with all of those. Are okay, so Kayla and you have been going back and forth. Is that
Yeah.
something you're okay
It's
with working with her
I
and
did
it'll
I had
mend the
no
bridge?
idea that this was gonna happen, honestly.
I
I
hate
know
that.
she plays hard,
Hmm.
and so basically I was trying to use that against her, the fact that she was so quiet on the first round. But like I
Yeah,
didn't like I there's no personal thing there at all.
yeah.
I do think though that she may have done good enough of a job to convince like maybe an Ellie to suspect me. And so recruiting an Ellie could be a good thing to help dissuade that, or I
Hmm.
don't know.
I would be okay with
And
that.
then yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with an Ellie. Maybe I couldn't work with the Kayla. I don't know. Yeah,
Can we think
okay.
of who we want to kill as well, or are
Caleb?
they gonna kill with us?
They would kill with you. So they
Okay.
need to be
Okay.
here before you guys can converse, but they need to be here for the official decision. So I need the
Okay.
recruit decision
Sure.
TikTok.
So do you want to do Ellie?
Let's do Ellie.
Okay, let's do it.
That's official.
Hmm.
All right, Dream. Let's go deliver the news.
Let's go.
Hello, Ellie. You, by order of the traitors, have been recruited to join their ranks.
Let's go.
Would
I
you
thought I
like
was
to
dead.
join their ranks, or would you like to remain faithful?
No, I'll join.
Easy enough. Okay.
Full send.
Full send. We like to hear it. I will
Jonathan,
send
he
you to
doesn't talk to me like this. Oh wait, no, never mind. Sorry, you're recording.
I'm going to send you to the turret right now to make your decision and join
Okay.
your fellow traders.
Love you.
Love you too.
Yes.
Hi, Ellie.
He's muted, but she did accept your request. You three are the traders. This makes my job a lot easier. You have the next 4 to 5 minutes to decide who to murder. So get some hellos
Okay.
out of the way, but we're going to need to keep this rolling along.
All right,
Okay.
KF, you were on my radar.
I know that's why I pulled you in.
And because I'm a smart, fun bitch and I'm like gorgeous to look at too.
I thought it would be fun to be a trader with you for sure.
Also, yeah, I absolutely wanted to be a trader with you.
Hmm.
Okay. I've been writing names down.
Hmm.
Anthony and Courtney are so fucking chaotic. People think a chaos agent is in the running.
A trader.
Yeah.
Ryan is like loud, but not so much chaotic. He calls himself messy, but I don't think he's actually
I don't think
Not.
messy.
But I do think he needs to go soon because we need to yeah. He needs to go soon.
I agree.
Because we don't want to get what I've heard of him, we don't want to let him go too far.
He's becoming like a confirmed faithful in a way.
Yeah, basically.
Hmm.
We were talking maybe Greg because he was too silent. But then when he does talk, I feel like it's a problem.
He's really perceptive.
Yeah.
Yes. And
I would
then
be
I
down.
think go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Well, another choice would be Kayla, but that would be too obvious, and I would be like kind of basically maybe yeah. But I don't want to do that. I
It
don't
would
feel comfortable doing that yet.
I am down for Greg or Ryan. I think that those are both really smart choices because you're right. Greg is so perceptive, and Ryan is like so many people keep saying, "I don't think it's you. I'm going to vote for
Yep.
you, but I don't think it's you."
I don't see him getting voted out.
Yeah.
Ever.
And he's also very perceptive too, but his back is up against the wall.
Yeah. I agree.
So do we choose a person that no one's saying his name, or people are saying his name as a joke? Like that's how much they're not saying it, or are they? What is like? Why is everyone joking that they think it's Greg?
Wait, no, I mean, are people joking that they think it's Greg?
Yeah, I think Anthony
Anthony
did.
and Ryan both did.
Yeah.
That to me means they either actually think it and they're seeding that, or
We can use that as a something to throw like Anthony
A double
like
blind.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so then do we kill based off of that, based off of people naming Greg, do we kill Ryan?
That nuts. Or is it just nuts enough to work?
Also, I realize I'm coming into this having had no conversations with you guys about like what happened before. So like if you guys are like, we've already talked about
We'll
this,
have more time the next round. We'll have more time, but we're like yeah. But yeah.
Sure.
But yeah, okay. So so are we doing Ryan or Ryan? Or Ryan? I'm just afraid of Greg asking too many questions, and then because I really did feel like there was a shift in the conversation when he
Yeah.
turned on Jess, and that's what I'm afraid of. Something like that happening again towards one of us. So that's why. But Orion also makes sense, and like yeah.
I'm down for either. This is you guys like if you want me to be the tiebreaker, I'm happy to, but I realize I'm coming in halfway through. So like I don't want to derail anything. I just wanted to give my 2 cents.
We don't have any like master plan or anything. We're just going like
incredible. I loved that I signed on to that.
Well, it's just I'm saying I think that your input is just as valuable as our input.
Valuable. Okay. Let me think about it. Mods, how much time do we have?
Great question. Not very much.
Okay, well that's helpful.
Minute, so
Which one confuses more people? Confuses people more?
I think Ryan really confuses people.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
So Ryan is the murder victim.
Sorry, Ryan.
All right. So just feel free to go back to your beds right now. We will
Does Ryan
go...
confuse people? Should it be
okay.
Greg?
You want to switch it to Greg?
10 seconds.
What if we switch it to Greg?
Switch it.
Switch it to Greg. Switch it.
It's Greg.
Yeah.
Hi, Greg.
Hi, Greg.
All right. It'll be Greg. We'll go deliver the news.
How you doing, Greg?
I don't know. It depends what you're about to say.
Well, Greg, it is my sad duty to inform you that you have been murdered by the traitors.
Cool.
What's your reaction to that?
Oh, was wondering if it would be a recruitment and that I would avoid being murdered. I guess I'm not too surprised. I don't think I had enough attention on me as a potential traitor. So sucks, but this was a lot of fun.
Who do you think the traitors were? Or
Man.
are?
Kind of think it might be Robbie. And maybe, I don't know, Robbie and Ellie are the two people in my mind who are like, I was always questioning them, but I never wanted to say their names because they felt too powerful.
Ooh. Am I here? Oh, hi.
Damn, that was long.
Good morning. Anybody
Yo,
else
those
bored?
killers, they were like, damn, what? Like, I don't know. They definitely recruited someone else. I'm just letting you know. So one of you guys are definitely a part of the.
So.
I believe that.
It took longer. I feel like they did because it took
Oh,
longer.
100%. 100%.
Oh my god.
Someone's on the dark side.
I had enough time to take a shot of vodka.
Haha.
Can I be real? I joined and thought I died.
Wait.
I thought I was about to die. I was like,
This is the first thing where I wasn't looking at the breakfast room.
Well, welcome back to breakfast. Courtney is eating dinner for breakfast. We love to see.
Chipotle is funny.
Chipotle for breakfast is the best. This seems to be our group.
Wow.
If
Who was it?
you can see
Listen.
Greg.
our
Greg.
friend Greg.
R.I.P. King.
So we lost our friend Greg, and we must move on. His ghost lives on in the halls of this castle, but we move. This next challenge, I'm hoping everybody has something to quickly cover their eyes as a blindfold, because we are going to do the countdown challenge.
Oh my god, this one.
I'm so bad at this one.
It's a classic. You just need to cover your eyes. I will give you a predetermined amount of time. You will remove your blindfold at when you think that much time has passed. Do you need a blindfold?
I swear to.
Don't look at anything.
Do we
Um,
matter where we look? Or...
So the person who wins this will again win a shield. The time is you have to be the closest to that time without going over. If it is 30 minutes and you do 30 minutes and 30 seconds, you lose. It is the closest without going over.
Please don't make us sit here for 30 minutes.
It's
Oh my
actually going to be
God.
45 minutes and 12 minutes. It's going to be quicker than that. We're in a mini.
Oh my god.
The time will
It's a
start
lot
when I
to
say
think
go.
about. So the closest without going over.
Correct.
Like Price is Right
Mm.
rules.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
Got
please,
it.
everybody, cover your eyes. I will then give you the amount of time, and I will then count you in, and the clock will start.
Sam, you are just so great.
What a weird thing for people to join in on right now.
Yeah, this
Mhm.
is going to be really fun to watch for the viewers. So, okay, everybody's eyes are covered. Your time that you are going to try to get to is 4 minutes and 4 seconds. 4 minutes and 4 seconds. And the clock is going to start in 3, 2, 1. The time has begun. You are trying to get to 4 minutes and 4 seconds.
So, Sam, what do you want the Twins to do at the trade deadline?
I would love for them to do a lot more than they will. They probably won't do much.
L-
It's unfortunate.
Well, what's
Blue Jays no good this year? I haven't even seen.
the Jays are a disaster. Not that I'm paying attention to that.
Yeah, not interdivisional rivals or anything, right?
Yeah, I definitely don't hate the Jays over here. It's just it was the arrogance. It was the arrogance. So I'm enjoying this. At least Vladito has picked it back up again, right?
He was an all-star.
He was an all-star and he's looked good. That's old guy baseball shit is like a sign that somebody's starting to get old is when their first month or 2 month like really sucks. And then they pick it up like mid-year. But the old guys take a while to get going, which is not a joke about American politics at the moment.
Hey.
It is simply about baseball.
Yeah, I heard there was like news today or something to date this airing of Traitors Mini. There was something that happened today, but I haven't seen it yet. I've been in Traitors Land.
Yeah, did something happen today? I've been in this Scottish castle. I didn't have my phone or TV or text or Facebook or Instagram. I mean, it's not like it's an American secret. I'm sure you heard about it.
Oh, let's get political.
Imagine if he quit, but he said, "But Americans, don't let anybody else find out. Just only Americans can talk about this. Keep this a secret from the rest of the world." Oh my god. It's just bubblegum love, the baseball
Oh my
kind.
god.
Bubblegum love. Ain't no stopping bubblegum love. Flavor's gonna last forever. So, I didn't. Yeah, I hope he gave us the rights.
We're gonna
to
need
song.
rights.
Oh, speaking of old people, let's look at Springsteen's set list today.
Oh my god.
74, 3 hours, 5 minutes in Bergen, Norway today.
That's how long I almost decided for this challenge to go, but I decided against it.
3 minutes? Oh,
3
waiting on a
hours?
sunny day? Yeah, 3 hours and 5 minutes. But I think that I think this is it. I think this is his last tour. Or at least the last tour with the band. He's 74.
I was just gonna ask, how old is he nowadays?
He's 74. He's almost old enough to run for American president. But so sorry, this is the last time I'll make that joke.
Wow.
Ryan.
We tried our best.
Ryan.
But Ryan was literally 4 minutes and 4 seconds.
Ridic.
I unplugged my headphones.
Through, or you are an incredible timekeeper, my friend.
Wow, I was way behind.
Well done.
I just know Schneiman talks at 100 words a minute, and so I just counted 400 words, and we were set.
That was my new
100 words a
favorite,
minute
like,
is very slow,
mediocre
my guy.
podcast.
I know. I didn't get my roast properly correct. Sorry, Schneiman.
I was literally like making a song out of 1, 2, 3, and 4. I can't like.
All right. Well, Ryan, you will not be murdered this next round because you officially have won a shield from this challenge.
If they don't do it first,
that will be our next order of business. So let us all go to our strategy. You will have 15 minutes to strategize. 5:23. Meet me at the round table.
Okay, so like Ryan, I don't think that you're a traitor. And like I want to work with you and I feel like we're going to be the names that are constantly coming up.
absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah,
again,
I don't
And I
think
feel like
either.
KF is going to keep saying my name. I know he's like, we're trying to suss out traitors and stuff, but it's like he's going to keep saying my name.
Hila, for what it's worth, I went into a room with him at the start of the round, and the only comment made was a matter of like, you're normally more talkative, but I believe that's why everybody took at face value when KF was like, never mind, you're matching what we're used to, and then that's truly the end of it.
Okay.
There was never a push of you as a vote. I promise you.
For that, no. But my thought process here is, Jess, I was in a room with Greg, KF, and Ryan last round, and I said, who are you guys sus of? Ryan didn't throw out a name. I threw out that I was sus of Kayla, and I still kind of am, despite me saying that I'm not. The last round table, I'm just trying not to get killed at nighttime. But I'm wondering, kind of like how Dan did Phaedra this last season, if you guys watched it, I'm wondering if Ryan threw out Jess's name to give us a traitor so that people would be off of his back. Because when I asked them in the room before this, who are you sus of? He never mentioned Jess. So, like, where did that come from? Unprompted in the middle of the round table when your ass is on the line. And Kayla, I'm still sus of because she was backing him so heavily. And like, well, Ryan, where do you want to vote? Ryan, where do you want to vote? So it just makes me still sus of those two in particular.
Wow. Okay. I was pretty sure that it wouldn't be Ryan, but I don't know about Kayla. But when you put the two together and their behavior together, it does make a good argument for the two of them. So but the thing is, like, if it's okay.
I'm more sus of Ryan for that reason. Like, it very much like if you're in the know, like at the beginning, I had said CCJ. I was like, I'm convinced it's her, just because of like that one thing I pointed out at Roundtable, and then it like solidified in Roundtable when she was just kind of like yapping, right?
Yeah, not giving us anything.
I hadn't really said that to a lot of people. Like I said it to Jess, who is now dead. But like then Ryan, like to your point, pulled it out of his ass and just started like I had never heard that from him. I was even like, Ryan, people think it's you. And he didn't even say anything to me at that point. Like he was completely like back up against the wall and
Okay,
you know.
yeah, that's a good point. I mean, okay, so I feel like I had heard Jess's name before, but like she's literally one of the people that I feel like I have a lot of biases when it comes to playing with her. And so like I didn't go for her immediately. But after like the last round table, there was no like it just like I didn't want it to be her, but it like all signs pointed at her, right? But
SH and she was a traitor.
I mean, that was nuts.
I was so glad that I was chosen as a faithful because of the fact that I can't lie. Like I literally can't. Like, if Cara was still here, she would be able to vouch for me that I literally can't lie. I'm just this. Ugh. But I talked to that other guy.
Yeah, what did he say?
I was just saying that I just didn't want another girl to leave again.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But
I didn't
just
even notice that, which I guess easy for me to say, but
Yes.
But I wasn't saying,
hey, and I can recognize that.
Thank you.
Ryan, you'll love this. I didn't say your name.
Quick update, you all. Quick update. Very quick update. The castle not only lost the armory and construction, but the study lost a wall. It can only afford 3 people in this room now.
Oh my God.
No!
Being updated.
How does it lose a wall?
I don't know. That might not even make
Wouldn't
sense. But
we would fit more people if a wall was gone.
Can we even jump around? How many of us are there
someone has
left?
to join Anthony.
Somebody has to.
Yeah.
I'm going to the Great Hall.
Okay, I do think that it still could be Ryan. I fucked that up just then, but I think
would
it could be
rather.
Ryan or Anthony.
I don't think it's Ryan. I would rather, if the names are Ryan and Anthony, I'd vote Anthony over Ryan because I'm like aggressively like
yeah.
I'm sorry, Cam. Like I do understand what you're saying when you say it. I feel like he's such like an easy target to like put out there. Like, oh, it could be Ryan. Like he's such an easy scapegoat. I feel like.
But I feel like Anthony's trying so hard.
They're both trying really hard. That's why I was like, it should be one of them.
I feel like the fact that he's trying so hard makes me feel weird.
Me too.
If that makes sense.
And Kayla, I hear what you're saying too. You may know Ryan better than I do. I just reading off of the energy in this game, I was like,
no,
this guy.
Yeah, I was a mod for his season, so like I watched him very closely without actually interacting with him. So I appreciate like the unbiased. Also, like I think both perspectives are good, and like I'm never gonna like fully say it's not him. I'm just like leaning towards it not being him and him just being a smokescreen the whole game.
Totally.
But I like him, so I don't want it to be him.
Anthony?
Yeah.
Or Ryan?
Yeah. No, Anthony. Anthony.
Well, I'm not voting. I'm not ready to vote Ryan's.
Out, and I'm trying to take the
with like Survivor with a lock to vote. If they defend themselves well and can speak to like where he got the name or and Kayla why she defended Ryan so heavily, like I'm still not even convinced fully to vote them. But those are one of those 2 names will be written down by me just based on how they defend themselves at this round table.
That's how I'm feeling too. Like I'm not ready to make a call because it's like I don't know either for certain, and I don't want to be like.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, no, and I yeah, okay, so we're waiting to see their reactions. Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. I just don't want, so at this point we got one person out. We think they recruited, right?
Can you recruit and kill in the same round though? I don't know. I guess it just depends on how EO wants to do it. So on the show, when they recruit, they don't kill.
Oh, so you think they didn't recruit?
I'm assuming they didn't because Greg is dead. Like on the show, and I'm just speaking from the show, they give them the option, do you guys want to kill or recruit? And if they kill, then they don't recruit.
Okay.
Well, and like, how many people do we have left too, and how many rounds? Like, that would be tight.
I'm gonna jump in a room with Kayla. I'm gonna talk to her.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Get what she. Yeah, get kind of like her whole deal.
I can't see you. Okay, so I honestly like let's squash this right here, right now. I was not pushing for you. I do not have any vitriol left over from last time we played. I get that these are games. I don't like let that go beyond that. Like, okay? Like I
Yeah.
just want to be clear.
My thing is like, sorry, finish what you're saying.
I was in a room where your name was being brought up and they made points that I thought were good points. And I said, huh, you are right. I did think that she was very quiet. That's the only time, literally, that only conversation your name came out of my mouth.
Here's
And
the
then
thing. Sorry. I'm sorry I keep cutting you off.
no, it's just like I do feel like you're being told I said you. Maybe that's why you think I said you, but that literally is what I said. I said you were being very quiet, but then it was really funny because as soon as that conversation was over, you came in a room with me and you were like the Kayla I know to be fighting hard, and I was like, okay.
But there has to be a guy involved. There
Yeah,
just has to be.
I agree.
hear you. Yeah.
The best thing to do would be recruiting someone like Ryan. That would be like if I'm a traitor,
would-
bro, because
chaotic.
no one would suspect it. Or recruit
Because
me.
I already said Ryan. Fuck yeah, Ryan. Like I
Uh-huh.
had to build Ryan. Like so, it would be easy.
Anthony, I do
for
want to
Ryan
say I have heard your name, so I think if
Yeah,
someone
no,
brings
that's
it up,
fine.
I don't
Like
want
I
you to
said,
be surprised.
it's all good. That's fine.
Yeah,
Y'all can vote me.
I've also heard your name as well. I don't
That
want
is
you to be
totally fine by me.
you.
Totally good. Yeah, I put my right hand. I'm not like I ain't it. I got like 100%. I
Yeah.
wish I was,
like,
but
literally.
no, like I can swear on everything. But I don't know if that's even allowed. But anyway, what I'm saying is, if you
Mhm.
guys want to go for a guy, that's fine. Like I
I
said,
hear
I'm
it. I
still
get
kind of
it.
sus on Kayla, just a little bit, but who knows?
I did too. I see it too. But
Mhm.
I don't see it enough.
Got
That's
it.
where I'm at. I feel like she got so it got personal for her last round, and something about that I was like, I don't know if I see
That made
it.
me change my vote completely. I was gonna vote Ryan again.
Yeah. Oh,
And
okay.
then I literally changed my vote to KF because
Anthony,
of
who
the
did
fact
you vote
that
for last round? Sorry for
Last round, I vote for Jess because that was
Jess.
that was the majority, so might as well.
Okay.
F it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's.
I think
But the
Ryan
fact
would be a good recruit. If he wasn't already a traitor. It's because we've all been everyone's like, it's for sure not Ryan. So they're like, okay. I do
100%.
just full transparency, I do see it could also be you just because you've been so like vocal and starting
And
things
that is
up.
100%.
Yeah.
I will put it on everything I love. It is not me.
Yeah.
100% not me.
It is
Like
also not me. And
like
I'm glad that I wasn't chosen because I
there's
hate
a
like
cross
when
right
I'm
there. It ain't me.
okay, word. You don't have to do that part.
Okay. Just
Yeah.
it ain't me. But
Like
like
when
I'm
it's me and
saying,
Among Us, I'm like shaking the whole time. So I'm glad to just be playing this in like a chill way.
I
yeah.
like wish that I was a traitor, but I'm not. So yeah, piggy from it.
Yeah. All right. So
Okay.
Loud enough to push like a kill. Like let's say if there's two traitors, like him and one other person, or him and two other people. I don't think Greg is the type to be like let's say he wanted to kill me and the other traitors wanted to kill Jess. I don't think he's the type to be like, no, we can't kill Jess, which is why he
I
always
think
faithful to me.
I think what the fear was is Greg was very good about like if a vote was out there that he would speak up and be like, I also agree with this, and here's another reason why I do. Which I think is why the last two votes went through how they did. Like I was very grateful for Greg. But I'm like, what distinguishes killing Greg from killing Cam or KF or you, Robbie? Because you guys all kind of handle KF not as much, but like you, Cam, and Greg all handle the roundtables fairly similarly.
Of like sit back and then bolster whenever.
Yeah, and then give your take more towards the end of the round table when it's between 2 or 3 people.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that as it's you or Cam, but I'm like, why? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why Greg. To me, Greg seemed like an obvious faithful.
No, I agree. Yeah, I trusted Greg.
I think there may be some like sus on me. Kayla did come into the room, which again I'm still sus of her. She came into the room with KF and I and said, "You're both big threats." So if Kayla is a traitor, that could be why she's keeping me alive. But I was like, I'm trying not to play this like Survivor because somebody tells me I'm a threat, you gotta go. I don't need that information
No,
spreading.
she is playing it like Survivor though.
I think so too.
Which I will. The Traitors is like Survivor in that essence of like, if someone's talkative and they keep coming up in conversation, then you do want to keep them around as a traitor.
Yeah, but I feel like she's playing like from a vendetta standpoint, which is also odd to me.
I do think I talked to her at the start of this round about the KF stuff and all that, and she seemed like, I think I calmed that a little bit about where KF was coming from at the start of the round.
Okay.
But
I'm just trying to like figure out what that means to me in this game, like what that type of play, because I'm like, I could argue 6 different ways. It could be like she's a faithful, or is she trying to like really pin KF, or what?
I mean, I think what we learned from last roundtable is that we could sit here for hours and just say people's names and why they could be. But like, until you put the pressure on somebody, like you're not going to find that. We only voted Jess because she fumbled her whole defense. I wasn't even convinced it was Jess until she said why she wasn't, and I was like, oh, that was a bad defense. Maybe it is.
Yeah.
It
was really bad. Sorry, Jess, but I stand by it. Not Jess Martin, Jess Herbeck.
I don't even know where I'm going.
Time for the round table. Please jump to the round table.
You're up. You have 10-ish minutes.
All right.
All right.
I'll start.
I'd like to start if that's okay.
Yep. Take your time.
Since I've been deemed as quiet, half the time, if I was off mute, y'all would hear me laughing because y'all are funny as fuck at this round table. But, and I'm sorry to kind of blindside you with this, but there's 2 people that I'd love to hear from. Ryan, you first and foremost. I'd love to know where you got Jess at last roundtable, like where that name came from. Because in the room prior, I did ask y'all who you were sus of. I said Kayla, and I am still sus of you, Kayla. You're the second person that I'd love to hear from, and you didn't say Jess's name, so it almost felt like a Dan moment where he was trying to give us Phaedra so that we'd get off his case. So that's why I'm a little sus of you, Ryan. And Kayla, I'm sus of you as well because of how much you defended Ryan in the last one. Again, as much as I hate putting my neck out there for people, I feel like you put your neck out there really far for Ryan, who I'm now sus of now that Jess has flipped traitor, and I feel like he just pulled that name out of thin air.
Okay.
So I'd love to hear from you too.
You want to go first? Do you want me to? I don't care.
Yeah, genuinely, Robbie, I was suspicious of Kayla going into the round table, but I also know that I'm just going to keep having my name out here every round table, and Kayla gave me an out in terms of looking for a third option, and the option that was on my plate, and I had expressed to some people, I thought, in terms of the suspicion of Courtney and Jess only riding my name, was the next one I had on the list of why I was being suspicious of people at that point. And so Jess was the one I put out there, at least, especially knowing that she hadn't talked much, which is another thing that I pointed out to people was something that was drawing attention for me in terms of these votes. I get that it looks bad in terms, like, we have seen in Traitors thus far in the actual show of back against the wall, throw out one of them and hope that they crumble more than you do. But that isn't what I was doing. It truly was a place of suspicion from Jess and Kayla giving me a possible out of not being voted because I'd like to still be here and be contributing as a faithful.
So for me,
thank you.
For me, I went into that thinking it was genuinely me or Ryan. So I will say last round, the first round I was trying to find a traitor. The last round it was a little bit more of self-preservation where I thought it was going to come down to me or Ryan, and I didn't want it to be either of us. So here's my thing. I don't think Ryan's a traitor. I go back to the first round when him and Jess went into a room together. Like, I just don't see a traitor doing that, and I'm going to maintain that. And if me thinking Ryan is a faithful is gonna get me voted out, then so be it. I'm planting my flag here. I still don't think he's a traitor. I'm not voting for him this round. And so when he gave me the out of CC Jess, that's what I did. I did think that CC Jess was a little bit sus because the first round she was aggressively going after Ryan, and when she saw the tides were turning towards Kara, she changed it. And she was aggressively going for Ryan like the whole round. So just to like change it to like kind of be in the majority, I was like that was a little bit sus. So like I did have sus on her, but like it was also like that round was a lot of my self-preservation of trying to save my own ass because I felt like my ass was on the line.
And I'm glad that you said that because this makes me a little more sus of you now. And see if y'all are following my brain here. Because CCJ in the round one, hold on, let me look at these notes, y'all.
Yo, Robbie's low key cooking.
Cooking. Okay, so she voted for Kara, but like you said, she was saying Ryan's name. I don't think round one a traitor is going to throw out another traitor's name, which makes me less suspicious of Ryan. Like it would be like a little fucked for Jess to be coming for Ryan in round one. But I still am not buying your push here as to why you were not sus of Ryan. Does that make sense, or am I just?
I literally just said I'm not sus of Ryan because he was in the room with Jess at the beginning, and I don't think that's a traitor move.
But in the first roundtable, you were saying like, I was almost convinced it was you, Ryan, but you're saying initially you weren't sus of him. Did you not say when you went to vote, I was almost convinced to vote for you, Ryan, but I didn't, and you voted for?
Okay. The only reason I was a little bit convinced is because Cam has been saying Ryan repeatedly, and Cam consistently makes good points on Ryan, and so like that was like kind of a nod to Cam to being like, I don't think it's Ryan, but I'm not like 100% like it could be Ryan. I just like my gut is saying that it's not Ryan. Does that make sense?
And can we ask Cam to like tell us why you think it's Ryan? Then?
Yeah, I think it makes sense for a traitor to be like going really hard and like investigating and throwing out names. I think that there's two people that I'm aware of who have been doing that the whole time, which would be Ryan and Anthony. And I think I hear you, Kayla, on like Ryan was in that room at the beginning, but if there was a recruitment last round, if I'm a traitor, I would pick someone like Ryan, and then he just fucking skates to the end. And so
are we
like,
sure there was a recruitment last night? Because
No,
we're not.
We're at 8 people left with 2 traitors. They wouldn't put us at 3v5 right now. I don't think there would have been a recruitment.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just where I'm at.
I'm very convinced that it's either Anthony or Ryan. I'm just gonna say, but I think it's Ryan. I think Ryan. But that's bias. That's bias. And I'm not gonna say anything else other than that.
Okay, so knowing that Anthony, Ryan, and Kayla are on the block, like who do you guys think?
Oh, like us? Oh, like the people that are on the block?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Oh no, I personally, like I said, I was thinking Kayla, I was thinking Courtney, that pair, but then I was speaking with Courtney, and Courtney was kind of reassuring me, so then I was like, okay, Courtney, I got you. But yeah, I did hear my name was coming up, and the math was just not mathing. I don't know why. Like I said, I put it on everything. I love that it's not me, and I will tell you right now, it is not me. But I low-key think it's Kayla. Low-key, Courtney was throwing out that it has to be a guy. It has to be a guy. They wouldn't do all girls. There has to be a guy in the mix. And like I said, Courtney, like I said, did bring up Ryan. I don't think it's Ryan. Ryan's my boy. But yeah, I don't know why. Like, if you guys think that it's me, I would like to know why. If you guys would want to share.
I honestly don't think it's you. I think that it's Ryan, but I don't want.
Oh, but you just mentioned it. Yeah, no.
Since my ass is on the line again, I'm gonna maintain that I don't think it's Ryan.
Ryan, can you like tell like
I mean, every point that I could give in defense of myself has been put on the table by you guys. Like, I don't know how much evidence more I could give on why I'm good. The first traitor we caught pushed me for the whole first round and a half, which in a 3 versus 11 game, you're not going to do right away. I think there's merit to Kayla or Anthony being bad. Do I have evidence concretely on why it's one or the other? No. I know points were pushed about Anthony's voting, how right before voting a good person, he would say, like, I don't really think it's you, or he kind of did the same thing with Jess, which was a little bit strange.
Because the thing is, and this is how I'm thinking, if I vote someone traitor out, we're trying to not get killed here. So if I'm voting out a traitor and I say, I don't think it's you, I want to get on the traitor's good side. I'm trying to make it to the end. That's why I'm saying, ooh, I don't know if it is, but I'm going to vote you anyway. Like, that's just my strategy. I don't want to say it's definitely
my
you.
only point about that, if you say that about Jess and then Jess leaves, that doesn't affect your relationship with the other traitors.
But the thing is, if I'm locking in and saying it's just 100%, then the traders will be like, oh, Anthony, he's on lockdown. If the traders think that, oh, he has doubts about Jess, a trader, then they'll keep me around. That's just what I think about it. Like I said, I may not be playing a good game because, like I said, I was the third one out in the last game, but that's just my tiny brain working. I don't know.
Again, I can, if you guys have any genuine concern about myself, I would like to counter them. I've had conversations with the other 5 of you about what my question marks are with both Kayla and Anthony before I even knew before I even knew I was an option coming into here. Like, this is not a defense of me. I have already talked about these two beforehand. So I hope that shows that it genuinely is just me trying to have eyes out for things more than covering my ass like the Jess vote was.
Yeah. I don't know why you are thinking me. Like, I was like stumping for you last round. Like, I know that you're faithful. Like, what
yes, and Kayla, I've told people bring me concerns of theirs that they don't want to come here and say, and I put them on the table and I spread them to other people in terms of what I've heard, and then I add in things that I've noticed. I've done that more with Anthony in terms of the voting being weird was a point that I brought up, but also Anthony, you gave a defense of that, so.
Yeah, no, and like I said, it may be a little weird. I understand that, but I'm telling you, like I said, I just find it a little weird how when we have conversations now, it's just, I don't know. I'm just a little confused. That's all. Because we talk about one thing when we're in private chats, but then when we're out here, it's just completely different. But
Ryan,
like I said,
we're getting constantly sussed. You and me. This happens. The Traitors game in the TV. Like, the people like you and me were just like the smoke screen the whole game. So like that's why I
know
made that I don't.
Unfortunately, the power doesn't lie in us. It lies in the 5 people whose names really aren't out there right now. The last thing I can say is I'm going to keep presenting information. I have a shield for tonight, so I will be here tomorrow morning. I would like to still be here spreading and collecting information for you guys. Give me another day at the very least, and we can reevaluate based on who the murder is. But it's not worth losing me here as a faithful who is going to be here faithful with you tomorrow. If you're going to take a gamble on somebody else.
Oh, okay. So if that's the case, whose name should we write right now? Like, based off, like, whose name are you writing right now?
I think I lean more Anthony than Kayla.
Bro, what the? Bro, okay, do you know what? Okay, no, not now. Okay, here's the thing. I had your back the whole time, ever since the beginning. I said, Ryan, you my boy. And all of a sudden now you're throwing shit. Oh, I'm gonna vote Anthony out. What? You switching up, my guy. Why? I literally had your back, bro.
I know I'm switching up with you, but I know the other 6 people here can speak on the fact that I've expressed points about you being. This is not me switching up in the moment because my ass is on the line. This is me presenting outwardly at round table what my concerns have been.
Look, I understand that. Look, if I was a traitor and I wanted to bring someone in, I'm choosing me 100% because like I said, I kind of skidded my way through. But look, time and time again, I'm with you guys. I put it on everything I love on my mother. Like, I'm telling you, I am innocent. You guys are making a huge mistake. You guys did it with Kara, and what Kara said, she said she was innocent. You guys are making a mistake. I'm telling you, word 2. I'm telling you, you guys are making a mistake. Don't do this. I'm serious. Don't do this.
I just feel like the stray bullets, and I kind of see, like, I'm honestly between like Kayla and Ryan for like real, but like I feel like the stray bullets and the flailing from Anthony is very sus in this moment when he's being named.
And that is fine, but And I'm telling you guys right now, you guys make a mistake, but vote me out. Vote me out. See where that does you. And I may get out, but I'm telling you right now, you guys are making a big mistake. Because all of a sudden, we're going towards Ryan, and then all of a sudden me, it's like, what? And my thing about Kayla, and like I said, Kayla, I love you, girl. But first you with Ryan, I'm with you. And now when your ass is on the block, you say, oh, Anthony, we're targets. Let's go towards someone else. So Kayla, you're trying to find, you're drowning, and that's why you're trying to gather everyone you could so you safe. And like I said, I
never said
like
that
that
to
strategy.
you. I said that to Ryan. I said that I never said you. I said
No,
me and
no.
Ryan are smoke screens the whole game. So like we're
No, but
people to like. Go
yeah,
ahead.
but you also said like Anthony, like I said, it's us too where we're also being targeted while everyone else roams free. But like I
I
said, that's
never
good
said
though.
your
I agree.
name. I maintained
I
it.
heard my
I
name, but
maintained.
maybe I'm going crazy.
I maintained it with Ryan. Like, Ryan has been the smoke screen the
too
whole
much.
game.
Like, it's just you're being over the top right
Courtney,
now.
can I ask of you? You started this round saying that you genuinely thought it could be me or Anthony, and that you lean me with bias. I beg of you to take the bias out of this vote. Like, I really think it's more
I'm
likely
taking
Anthony
the
than me.
bias out. I'm taking the bias out after what just occurred.
Okay, I understand. I understand. I appreciate that.
I am voting Anthony tonight, and I am
On my life, I am innocent. On my life, on everyone I love, I'm innocent. But whatever. But do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. You're good. Vote
I
me out.
genuinely, if I flop here, then vote me out next round. Please do not waste a vote on Anthony this round. I do not think it's Anthony.
On my life, I'm not. I'm
Oh,
not
you're
traitor.
voting me, Robbie. Just say it.
I'm voting you, Kayla. But Anthony, on your life is not a strong defense.
Okay, and that's
so-
fine. And that's fine. But I.
Let it
All
be
right.
known that Robbie is the one leading the
I
charge
don't.
against
I
me.
don't.
Let
I
it be
don't think.
known. If I leave, let it be known that Robbie is leading the charge against me.
Okay, you
I'm
know
not
what?
convinced that it's
Actually,
Kayla.
Robbie, I think I'm gonna vote Ryan.
You want to?
Okay, I don't get. I've said for rounds.
I'm
now
sorry. Okay. Listen, I've been defending you from the get-go, Ryan. Trust me. But you and I had conversations from the get-go about like it not. We don't think it's Anthony. So I'm just very confused as to why
That's not
that
even
switch.
true. We no, since the
You
start, we have talked about that we thought it was a louder, quiet person, and people can back me up. I've said to you that I thought it could be Anthony, and you said this is how he always is. It's not like this.
Yeah, and I don't think it's him. And I
know, but
okay. So okay, let me correct. Let me amend what I said. Let me amend. We were in a conversation.
You also probably are one too.
We had a conversation where you and I were talking about it, and I thought that we were both on the same page in thinking that it wasn't Anthony. But you are right. I was the one who voiced it, and I felt like we agreed on that. So that's why I'm confused.
I know, but what I will say, you can also speak on the fact then that I did like this is not coming out of nowhere. Me saying
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yes, you are right.
Rounds
Yes,
now
yes,
been
yes.
proposing Anthony as an option.
Exactly. And when
I would say in the first round at the beginning, yes, you did that. But I thought we were on the same page after that. So that's why. That's what I mean to say.
For the last two votes, I agree that you had convinced me enough, at least for those two, that there was value to keeping Anthony around because there was a higher likelihood that he would slip up and say something. I agree. I agreed with your logic for looking elsewhere for those first two votes. But
but then that's where I'm confused now. It's like what happened?
Slip up and say something. What are you talking about?
Huh?
I just want to say, Ryan, if you go with Robbie and you vote me, you are the last person who's constantly brought up as being sus.
I said I'm voting Anthony. I haven't gone back on my word all game.
Sorry.
Ryan, you switched up.
I slip up and
I
say
did switch
something.
up on you, Anthony. Yes.
That's fine. Vote me. I just don't understand.
I did what you said you were doing the whole game, which was trying to be good and with traitors so that you don't get killed. And now I think I'm voting with someone who I've been good with, who I think is a traitor.
All right, and that's fair. I'm not gonna. That's fair.
I'm gonna be so fucking mad. I'm just gonna say that.
Whatever.
There's been a couple of votes that I feel like are now public. So before all of you publicize your votes without the actual voting time, let's take this time to write down votes. Show me the back of your paper. All right, I think we're all good. Robbie, let's start with your vote.
T. I wrote it down before. Kayla, I am voting you. I'm just not convinced. You saying that you almost voted Ryan, but then also stating that you were just like sus of him for like joining that call or whatever is a little convoluted for me. And I don't think Jess as a traitor would throw Ryan under the bus round one. So I'm not fully convinced that it's Ryan. So Kayla, it's you for me.
Ryan, let's see your vote.
I don't want to be a broken record. I feel like I said it. Anthony.
Kayla?
Anthony, this is a purely save my own ass vote because my ass is on the line. I'm flattered, Robbie. I'm flattered that you think it's me and that you're going after me. So again, let it be known that Robbie's leading the charge against Kayla and that his name hasn't been brought up at all, despite him being a really fucking good player.
KF?
So I think this is a matter of like I needed more time, but the way my mind has worked and the timing of it right now, it's on Ryan because I haven't been able to move past that right now. I'm sorry.
Ellie?
This is hard. I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off. We're girls, but Kayla, I just feel like something like I agree with Robbie on his point that I don't think, knowing that Jess is a traitor, I don't think that she would have pulled Ryan out from the first jump, and like that's just what's sticking with me. Who is cooking?
Anthony?
I think it's Kayla. Yep. And this also saved my ass. But also, like I said, I was always sus of Courtney and Kayla from the start. But yep.
Courtney?
I really wanted it to be Ryan, but I honestly don't think it is. And the way that you were so defensive today, I honestly think that it's you, Anthony. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Sam's muted.
Sorry. Thank you, Cam. You are the last vote. It is a 3-3 tie currently with Anthony and Kayla. Cameron, let's see who you are voting for.
I'm a dumb idiot. I think, okay, should I say who I think it is? Because I didn't vote for any of them. I voted for Ryan. If we want to go to a revote, I can tell you who I'm voting right now, or we can make it suspenseful. I don't know.
So we have a 3-3-2 tie in this round of the Traitors, which is a first. We are going to give Anthony and Kayla one chance to plea for themselves. You guys have roughly a minute to plea, and then we will revote. You will only be able to vote for Anthony or Kayla.
Anthony, I thought you said you were voting Ryan. I thought we had 4 votes or whatever on Ryan, 3 votes on Ryan. I don't know why you switched.
Let's start with Anthony. You can start with your plea. Kayla will then move to you, and then we will move directly to a revote.
From the start, I was, like I said, I was always loyal to Ryan. I was always like, I'm fucking up. Hold up. Okay, listen. Defensiveness, this is how I always am. Past games, this is how I always am. I'm telling you right now, I am an innocent. I'm always trying to. I have a whole list right here of people I crossed off. Like, I'm an innocent. I'm fucking up right now. My mind's going blank. But I'm telling you right now, guys, you're making a big mistake. I just think that personally, me, I like I said, I don't want to get on Kayla's bad side. I just think, Kayla's going from, I'm with this person and I'm with that person. I just find it a little sus. And like I said, from the start, and I told everyone this, I always thought it was Courtney and Kayla from the start. And yeah, that's my defense. But like I said, whatever you guys choose, I respect. But also, you guys are going to make a wrong decision if you guys vote my ass out. But whatever you do, love you guys.
Kayla?
Can you hear me? Okay, sorry. So yeah, I'm a faithful. I think I'm getting voted out here, so I just want everyone to like really pay attention who voted for me and who kind of led the charge against me. I think Cam's voting for me, unfortunately, because you just kind of gave it away that you were pairs with Anthony. I think we've done a really good job like talking together, Cam. So you know, I hope that you vote to save me. You're gonna find out soon that I'm a faithful, so just kind of pay attention to who voted for me.
All right. Please write down your vote. Reminder, it can only be Anthony or Kayla. And then we will reveal those votes. All right, we'll go in the same order. Robbie, let's start with your vote. One vote for Kayla. Ryan,
Sorry, man.
we'll skip to KF. Ellie, Courtney, keeping it. And Cam.
Kayla, I don't think it's you, so I voted for Anthony.
All right, by a vote of 4-2 on a revote, Anthony, you have been eliminated. Before you join the ghosts, please let everybody know, are you a faithful or are you a traitor?
Just want to say one thing. When I act like that, I'm being for real. I'm an innocent, you bitches! All right. Yep, that's it. All right.
You should have voted for Ryan like you said you were.
No, because everyone be flipping. Like, my thing is, we go into calls, and then people are like, oh, you're good, I love you, Anthony. And then when we go here, you're like, it's Anthony. Like, the fuck? Look, if you're gonna be for real, just be for real. You know what I mean? Look, it is what it is. I love each and every single one of you guys. Don't take anything personal. I'm just a little crackhead, but I love all of you guys, and good luck. Love you. God bless. Bye.
Thank you, Anthony.
So while on that,
We are going to go to bedtime. Everybody,
Real
please
quick.
go to your rooms.
Ellie, who did
Robbie,
you vote for?
bedtime. I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to bed.
Let's please all go to your bed. Go to your beds. I can tuck you in personally. Go there now.
That was so easy.
Is them enough?
I took notes on what people are saying. Robbie was saying Kayla, Ryan. Ryan said Anthony, Kayla. People are
Hold on.
confused by Greg.
Can I
Oh,
quick
Sam.
interrupt you really quick for a little update here? You officially recruited last round. You are up to 3. There are only 4 faithful left. Because the game is moving as it is, and because we're getting down to the nitty gritty, this, unfortunately for you all, is a non-elimination round. You will not be committing murders tonight. You will just sleep soundly, knowing that you have those faithfuls slowly circling the drain on you, although not as close as you would think. So you all can chat for about 5 minutes. You can go to your beds after that, but we will all just join the breakfast room, and I will pull you in there in about 5 to 6 minutes, probably.
Okay.
So I
Also-
switched my vote last round. I went from Kayla to Anthony, and Robbie clocked it. I'm just gonna say, like, honestly, like the flailing was very confusing to me, and I thought so, but I'll probably still double down on Kayla next round.
Okay.
I'm okay with doubling out on Kayla, but I think it's a good move for me to stick on Ryan. I think how everything turned out, I have to stick to Ryan and be like, it's Ryan. I told y'all it wasn't Anthony. Kayla, I voted for you because between the two of you, I was 100% sure it wasn't him, but I think it's Ryan.
That's my
That makes the
plan.
most sense for me.
Fair.
Yeah.
But I also think what's her name? Courtney is sus of me. She keeps bringing my name up and she doesn't like me. So
I agree. Yeah.
I haven't talked with Courtney at all. I probably should.
Yeah. What's up?
What's up,
I'm
bub?
gonna pause again. I think that was honestly enough strategizing. We don't want to give you guys too much of an upper hand. Let's just send you all to bed, take a quick break, and we'll hit the second
Thank
half.
you.
Of the
Thanks.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Hey, and I'm back. Right, you need to be excited when I come up in breakfast.
No, I do. That's fair.
What happened to the yay, Robbie's still alive? Where's that energy?
I'm not gonna get excited when anybody shows up alive at this
I know,
point.
I'm sorry. Sorry
Like,
for
that
asking
name
about
comes
that
up
at the
every
last
round.
round.
Okay.
Who's
Me
missing?
too, Ryan. You and me, buddy. Tale as old as fucking time.
Wait,
Courtney.
is Courtney dead?
Courtney should be turning her camera on shortly. Here we go.
I am.
Welcome back.
Who is it?
Welcome to the next round. We're all here, and
Recruitment.
there's 7 of you. So we are gonna move on in the game
Oh, this game's fucked now.
and move to the next round. We have final 7, and a challenge awaits you. So this is an internet challenge, essentially. Please have your screen ready to go. I'm gonna send you this challenge, and at the end of the link that I send you, so once you get through this challenge, there will be a thank you screen, and I just need you to take a screenshot of the thank you screen, send it back to me in a DM, and the first person to send that to me wins. It is a Hogwarts virtual escape room because we are in Scotland. So you're going to be doing a virtual escape room essentially. It'll lead you through a lot of clicks. You hit the next slide and it'll kind of lead you through. At the end, it says you escaped. You hit one more next. A thank you screen pops up with like a survey virtually at the end, right? Thank you for doing this. Give us your information. You don't have to do that, but send me a screenshot of the thank you specifically.
Can I send you a screenshot of the word Chicago really quickly?
Yeah, it's not going to win you the challenge, but yes, you can test that out. If anybody wants to test things, Kayla, I know you.
Chicago.
Kayla, it can just go straight to the castle chat.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
All right, the link is coming through in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and do your escape room.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Jonathan, if you'd like to do it on stream, they shouldn't be watching you do it anyway, so they should be more prioritized with their own.
What is happening?
Wait, what?
Oh my goodness.
I very much appreciate Cam's inner dialogue being external, so if anybody else wants to talk their way through it.
I do worry about that just in life, and like in work meetings.
If you want my internal dialogue, is my Wi-Fi is fucked. Okay. And my dogs wanted to chime in too. There you go.
Am I doing this properly?
I'm wondering if anybody else did what I did, and I'm sorry if it was illegal. I'm done.
Did you just try every answer?
Cam is done.
Yeah.
Has the thank you page.
If that's
Cam,
against the spirit of it, let me know and I can like do it for real.
you sent the thank you. You have officially won this. Cam is officially the winner of the shield.
Smart Cam.
Damn, I was about to start singing Vanessa
And here
Carlton's.
I am actually trying and like doing fucking algebra.
No,
That's
and when
smart.
and when I don't talk strategy for this whole round, it's because I'm doing the escape room for the rest of it.
So Cam,
It seems really
congratulations on
cool.
winning.
I would love to do it for real.
We're all actually in an escape room. That's the reason why.
Now, Cam, I did say that this shield does come with a twist.
Oh god.
The bad news is you cannot keep this shield. You still are able to be murdered next round because you have to gift this shield to another player. You will privately message me who you want to give that shield to, and I will pass that shield along to that person. So you and that person may be the only people to know who has this shield.
I do it now.
Please send me the name of the person that you would like to give that shield.
Let me remember how to use Discord.
If you right click my name, you can usually hit message.
Got it. Okay.
All right, I have Cam's answer. You all can start strategy time for the person that he sent the shield to. I will message you privately, but strategy session will officially start now. You have 15 minutes, so 6:22. We will reconvene at the round table. Please feel free and go do your thing here, but
I just finished it trying the same fucking strategy as him.
I just couldn't. I couldn't deal. That wasn't a thing that I could do.
Either they recruited someone, or the traitors intentionally killed me so that a kill didn't happen, and we think they
I
recruited
think
somebody.
I think somebody was recruited.
Well
Okay,
then,
but okay, so if they're recruited, that means that they are either 2 people or 3 people now.
It could be 3 people.
that's crazy. If it's 4-3 right now.
I'd like to vote Robbie.
all-
Sorry, I would. And KF, if you like go down, like not like continually voting for me, like that's on you, dude. Like I think
Kayla,
you're.
I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice. I did not choose to vote for you because I did not at the first round because I did not think it was you. But it was between you and Anthony, and I know for a fact Anthony was not.
I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you.
Yeah.
I'm not mad
No,
at
but I
you.
just
I
want to
don't
make that
because I think you're
yeah.
faithful. So me arguing with you is wasting time. I'm
Okay.
saying
No,
like if you don't go with me, because I feel like it's hard for you to go with me because you constantly vote for me, you will lose the game. Like you have to go with me, KF. Like you have to be on the same page with me. I'm going Robbie. I'm open to other names, but everyone in this group, I'm not voting for them.
that's wow. No, I that's like I feel like so basic wow. I feel like I've been working with Robbie from the get-go. If he's actually a traitor, my mind is gonna be blown.
He's a good
Well,
player.
if we believe there was a recruitment, it absolutely could be Robbie now.
I think it's been
Yeah.
Robbie
If
from the
there, yeah,
beginning.
if there's a recruitment, yes,
The-
you're right.
The arguments he has against me saying like, oh, you thought it was Ryan but then you didn't think it was Ryan doesn't make sense, and it's an argument that a traitor would make. Like I've been pretty clear about where my train of thought has been with Ryan. I don't think it's him. Sometimes when Cam makes good points, then I can consider it, but like for the most part I don't think it's Ryan, and so I just feel like the arguments against me fell flat. Like it's not an argument a faithful would make.
The arguments that I have against Robbie, though,
And if I get voted out, and I say that I'm a faithful, you guys will know.
That's the game that he plays, though. Like I've watched his.
Am I the only one losing her?
Yeah.
No, I'm cutting out.
Okay.
So I'm asking you guys to vote Robbie.
Okay.
If I go
we
and I
can-
say that I'm a faithful, then you guys know.
Piqued something in me where I was like, you're not selling it for me, but I guess I was fucking wrong. So now I'm like, I should have kept Kayla.
I hear what you're saying, Robbie, about like the evidence behind Kayla. I just feel like the way that she is playing it makes me think it's not her.
Okay.
So that's hard for me to like look past. Like her behavior just feels so faithful to me.
Yes, like, what do you
And this
mean
is
by
my
the way
first
that she's
interaction with
playing
her, so I don't know her.
Mhm. I mean, I genuinely thought am I like making this up? I thought Anthony said he was writing Ryan. KF said he was writing Ryan. And so I was like, okay, that'll be at least 3 on Ryan, and then Ryan will go. And now he's still fucking here, which is just like real rich for me. So that's kind of where I'm at. It feels obvious, so I'm trying to keep an open mind. That's just where I'm at. Yeah.
Are you obsessed with anybody in particular, Ellie?
I mean, Kayla, but also like, I don't like. I'm struggling because I like knew Jeff's at my core. I was like, I know she is it.
As soon as she started answering that question, I was like, Jesus, it's her.
And then I've kind of like ticked down, like who's here, who's not. Like candidly, both of you have popped up in my brain for just like different reasons. Like,
Mm,
but I've kind of run the gamut through everyone of like everyone could be it. I do there's got to be somebody between Kayla and Ryan. Like, it's got to be one of them is where
I
I'm going.
agree.
I'm just like, I keep tossing back and forth in my head, like, which one is it? You know?
I am okay with voting Ryan. I hope that's I'm not I do think him pulling Jess out of thin air was weird.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
And
I'm
was
not
Jess
opposed to
tossing him
writing.
out at the beginning like a red herring in a way? Was it that Dan and
Well,
Phaedra thing that they were
Because
trying
then
to
it
go after?
didn't gain traction, like, at all.
Yeah.
and to be fair, when my interaction with her, like saying his name was um Courtney saying it for her own personal
Mhm.
reasons and just being okay with it. She
I'm
wasn't
gonna jump
specifically
just to
like,
hear what Kayla's heard from other people because I'm nervous. There was a group of 4 talking for a long time.
yeah.
Oh my fucking God, I talked too long. Okay, I'm gonna go to the
Oh,
gardens and just hopefully I can talk to Kayla too
Yeah,
because
fair.
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I gotta talk to Courtney at some point too, because I haven't talked to her at all. I'm curious, like, what her take is. I don't know if you've heard from her at all, Robbie.
Are they saying me again?
People are Robbie is still on it. I think I was wondering what y'all were talking about in the Great Hall. I still am on Orion train, but I can be convinced of other options.
I'm voting
Kayla, I
Robbie.
really don't think it's you.
I don't think it's you either, and I
Okay.
don't think it's Ryan. I think
I think that it is either Robbie or KF. I think that KF is like really somebody to look at.
I don't think it's KF.
Sure.
I don't think it's you, Cam. I'm voting
Mhm.
Robbie.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Robbie's playing the way he usually plays, and I don't know if that's a thing that like I don't know. Like he's
Whether he would change or not.
like I don't know if you like would be capable of having a change of demeanor if he had to lie, but maybe he
Hmm.
could.
Who, Courtney?
Robbie. He's always quiet.
Robbie is such a good player. His name's never brought up. Like, he's the
Yeah.
obvious choice. He's the Dan. He's the Cerise that they pick. So, Cam,
Mhm.
who are you thinking?
I hate to like keep saying it, but I really thought we were voting Ryan out just
I'm
then.
not voting Ryan. I'm not
Sure.
voting him. Like,
I hear you.
his name has been out too much. Like,
Yeah.
can we do not KF, Robbie this round, and then we do Ryan next if Robbie's not one?
I can. I don't. It's not like something I'm excited to do. I'll say
Everyone
that.
fucking loves Robbie.
I know.
Like,
That's part of the problem. It's part of
Final 5 round, not to kill someone they know doesn't have a shield.
Because then the thing is, yes, absolutely. You know why? Because the thing they don't know who has the shield.
Right, but they know Cam doesn't. Cam's the only person that they can kill effectively.
Okay, yes, you're
so
right.
if Cam doesn't die, I would operate under Cam being a traitor. And again, I might be saying this to you, and you might be a traitor, and then so you might not kill Cam.
No. This makes total
that's
sense.
That's why I'm only saying it to you because you're the only person that could operate on it one way or another. You know what I mean?
No. It totally makes total sense. That's a really good trap. That's a really good trap.
But that being said, I don't know Robbie versus Cam versus Ellie.
I'm very confused, to be honest with you. I feel like I have had my conversations with Kayla to dissuade me that she is a traitor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've had my conversation with her, and I'm okay. I feel comfortable in that conversation right now. Does that make sense?
Yeah, Kayla, the way she's been like, again, I'm getting put into a lot of mess with her. The only way to benefit how she's playing is to try and drag me down with her if she flips traitor. But I'm getting dragged down anyway. If she was doing what she was doing, she would pick somebody else to hard defend.
Yeah. No. I agree. And she like messier, however messy her game is, and I agree with you. I'm going off of vibes. I honestly don't know. Like, you know, when you have that you're omniscient and you're watching the show, you have all the information. When you're playing the game, you don't have all the information. So I'm basically going off the vibe. I the vibe that I got from Kayla is someone who's scrapping to stay in the game. That tells me that she's a faithful, because if she were a traitor, she would approach it differently. That's the vibe I'm getting from her. But I was 100% sure Anthony wasn't it. And so my thing is, Robbie attacking Kayla does make me a little sus. But I'm inclined.
What's weird about Robbie to me is that for a lot of the few rounds, he was in the same corner as you, defending me and being bad. And then now that I've hit this point where I'm not the top prospect talk at these roundtables, like I'm not like an auto kill, now Robbie's bringing my name up again.
The other thing I will say though is that if he was, let's say, recruited, it didn't happen last night.
But why did no kill occur then?
That's what I'm thinking. He's not recruited.
Oh, you think he's an OG?
Because him and I have been talking about Kayla from a while ago. Like, you know, he was the one who put me on the Kayla sense for a bit, but he basically added you to the lump of that, basically the 2 rounds in a way. And so if he switched on you, it's not because he was turned. He switched on you before. So if he was recruited, I don't think it happened yesterday.
He might be an OG.
Yeah.
I fully believe he's being the OG one.
Okay, yeah. So now I'm trying to think.
Keep in mind here too. The day we had the conversation with me, you, Robbie, and Greg about how all of us were faithful, one of us immediately died. That night,
and the other one of us was, and the two others were put in the mess. You and I were in the middle of the debate.
I think I would kick myself if we let Robbie blind us, is where I stand.
Okay, I feel
that it should go.
Do we think that there's a chance that Kayla and Robbie are somehow both traitors that are going for each other? Is that ridiculous? I just feel.
I think Kayla is, but I just don't know if we should work with her for a little bit longer.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But I'm willing to vote her out.
I'm willing to vote out either of them.
I think Robbie might be.
Yeah.
Because there has to be a guy, and I literally don't believe that it's you. And even if it is you, I'm willing to let you win.
Okay. I mean, I don't think that it's you either. It's not me. I've been beating the Ryan drum for so long. The fact that he's still safe drives me crazy. I could say that.
I really distinctly do not get along with Ryan, so it's just a known fact. But oh my gosh, congratulations, you got a shield.
Hey, what a who you had no idea.
Oh my god. Okay.
Traitor who would go around and not have their name ever said. And like your arguments for me last round didn't make sense. Like it's an argument that a traitor would make. Like me being like, I don't know if it's Ryan or not. Like I've been pretty consistent with me thinking it's not Ryan, and the only reason I sometimes think it is because Cam makes good points. That was a very obvious like argument that I think I laid out very well. Cam understood it, who was the one I brought it into, and you kept pushing it. And it's like it's a traitor argument. Sorry.
Not quite following that, but that's fine. You can vote for me.
You're gonna vote for me too, right?
I'm between you and Ryan. I'm not 100% sold on you. I am willing to vote Ryan here as well, but I'm voting for him because I think he's a traitor. I'm voting for him because I feel like he pulled the just thing out of his ass, and it could be like the Dan and Phaedra thing where he just gave us a traitor so we could get off his ass. And that's my logic behind voting him. I do think he's a strong player, but I think he can also be a strong player and be a faithful as well.
All right. Well, I'm voting you, so I'm gonna go jump around.
I feel bad. I feel like she's taking it personal, and it's not
and she
personal
needs to
at all.
not. It's not at all. It's a game.
I'm not coming for her personally. I'm playing the game.
No.
This game's miserable. I'm not having fun. I am glad I got my money's worth with this cloak. If there's anything positive that came out of this, it's that I got my money's worth with this cloak.
Did you buy it for
Yep, $8 on Amazon.
Wait, that's a great
Yeah,
deal.
yeah. I'm wearing
I
this
should
shit
have
to
worn
bed.
my Harry Potter robes for the Harry Potter challenge.
It doesn't matter. Cam would have just guessed the answers anyway.
I do feel a little bad, but not really.
No, and Karma got your ass bad, Cam. They're like, you
They were
cheated
like,
this
you
time,
cheated,
Jordan.
so give it to someone else. Whatever. It's
That's
fine.
definitely why Sam designed it that way. He's like, these motherfuckers are gonna cheat, so let's just make sure they can't win it.
You don't know my brain.
Yes, I do.
Much credit.
It's a
I'm-
spooky place.
Sam, we're in being John Malkovich, and you're John Malkovich.
I love it. Floor is y'all's. You have 10 to 15 minutes. Have at it.
Is this the part where Robbie tells me to defend myself again at the start of the round table?
I am still
I mean, I'll
censoring
be
you,
so
Ryan.
real. The names I'm hearing are Ryan, Kayla, and Robbie.
Halo, when did our name get out there? Is it
What? My name? No way.
Well, put all
Yeah.
the cards on the table.
I think it could be Robbie.
I'm voting Robbie.
For the first 2 rounds, Robbie, you were in my corner of it not being me when I was under fire. And then as soon as I slowed down being the top prospect for a kill during the day, you put the attention back on my name more.
When you pulled Jess out of your ass, it was just like, where did that come from?
Right, when I
Especially
pulled the
asked
traitor
you-
out of my ass.
Yeah, I feel like you gave us a traitor so that we'd get off your ass. And I haven't come off of you. I've said this entire time. I'm sus of you and Kayla. And I think if it's not you, it's Kayla. If it's not Kayla, it's you. And you can ask anybody here. That's consistent across every round.
That there has to be, like, they wouldn't have chosen 2 women, so I'm just saying that there has to be one of men.
Say there's a solid chance, genuinely, that Sam randomized 2 or 3 names. Like, it really could be 3. Like, I don't want to operate
is
under
true.
banner because it could have been fully random, and we could be sitting here.
I know, but I'm just saying that there's no possible. I just don't see a possible way that it's not 50-50.
I mean, we started 6 to 8.
And then everybody talked about like recruiting shit, and I just don't see a man not being part of it. So that's just my idea and thoughts. So I think it's either I'm not voting Kayla, I'm not voting Ellie tonight. Right here, right now.
That's fine. So to come back to what you're saying. Sorry, go ahead, Kev.
No, what I was gonna say is that I think I feel comfortable in voting for the person I told you I would vote for, Kayla. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, that would be nice if you voted with me and not against me. That would be cool. I mean, I think you're faithful. Like, I'm not like.
No,
so
no,
I'm not
I'm just telling you. Yeah, I think I'm comfortable in doing that. Yes, more than comfortable. But can I just say something though? It's like I don't think that this person was recruited. I think this person was an OG, and I think we need to be concerned about recruitments also. Because if this game is going where my mind is at, we're gonna lose.
Yeah, I mean, if you vote me out, KF, and the faithfuls lose, it's your ass. I'm saying this on record right here.
Hey,
It's
look, KF is voting what we talked about.
I hope so. I mean, he always fucking votes for me. Like, literally.
So we're playing this,
I'm a little
like Survivor right
nervous
now?
about what if
There's no titles here. Can we not be open about?
Yeah, just
who
fucking
I'm
say
assuming you're voting
Pat.
for me.
Who are we voting for?
Yeah, Robbie.
Yeah, I'm voting Robbie. I already
But
said
KF, can I ask you why you're voting for me?
I think I've been presented with a narrative that actually I feel like fits how I've perceived the game so far. And it makes sense to me that you could be, but I know that there's an argument that you may have been recruited last night. And I don't believe that
honest to God, I wish I was recruited, but I was not recruited. Like, I messaged my little chat and said, why the fuck was I not recruited? Because I think I would have killed it as a traitor, but I promised you I was not recruited. I've been beating the same drum this entire time, Kayla and Ryan, and I feel like I'm coming with logic. I'm not just throwing shit at the wall and praying it sticks. I feel like the Anthony vote last round was a little weird. Because I just thought Anthony, I think the 2 most faithful people here, I know I'm a faithful, but I think just on paper, if we can all agree here, I think Courtney and
Yeah.
Anthony both are faithful, in my opinion. So I think you throwing out Anthony last round, Ryan, was like just a little weird. I don't know why Kayla is always looking to you for the vote. And then the Jess round right before that was also weird. Like, where did you get Jess? Especially, you were in the room with me when I asked Ryan, who were y'all sus of? And he did not say Jess until we got to the round table, and he was under fire once again.
My thing was, if Ryan is a traitor and has been a traitor, that could explain why Jess got so flustered. Because
when he called her out.
Yeah.
Don't do it, Cam.
That's my only thing. I'm just pitching because I just have to say, if we vote Robbie right now and it's not Robbie, I'm gonna burn some building down. I don't know where.
Please
find the gas. And I said this to Cam and Ellie, that I found a lot of strength in putting the pressure people at roundtable. If I went to go at the start of the round and said I think it's Jess, that gets back to Jess. Jess has 10 minutes to come up with what her response to be.
That's true.
Why she isn't a traitor. If I call out Jess at the start of the round table when she's been giving no inclination that she's in danger, then she's put on the spot, has to come up with a defense in something that she doesn't have because she's a traitor on the spot, and that's exactly what happened. If I put a name out there at the very start of the round and it gets back, any traitor could defend themselves for the next 15 minutes of both the preparation and the actual round table until they get called out.
All I ask is, instead of voting me here, I am still sus of you, Kayla, and you're not off my short list. The sus has been on Ryan this entire time. Vote him. If he flips faithful, you can vote me out next. But we have let Ryan.
I have Ryan on one side of my whiteboard, and I have Robbie on the other, and that's all I have to say. I am deciding between the two of you, and whatever you guys want to say.
Ellie,
I'm definitely voting one of the two of you tonight.
Ellie, can I ask what swapped you from...
I don't think that there's any possible way that it's not one of the two. Sorry.
Ellie, what swapped you from Kayla to Anthony? Not in an accuser. I'm just genuinely curious. What?
I didn't like the flailing at the final, right? Like, I feel like it was in that same vein of Jess where he was like, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to defend myself because I haven't prepared. And he was like unprepared for that kind of line of questioning. So I just feel like he was flailing too hard. Now, like, looking back, I'm like, well, I was wrong. But that was kind of the impetus for my switch. It's just that like PR move that he couldn't handle, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Well, again, my logic here and why you shouldn't vote me is Ryan has been a name on the table here, right? The Jess vote is weird. Like, just throwing out a name for Jess is weird. Yes, he gave us a traitor. Congratulations, we got one. And then just throwing out Anthony's name, did y'all genuinely think Anthony was a traitor? Like,
I didn't think he was, but like at this point, like,
but you voted for him anyway. You voted for him anyway because you're riding Ryan's wave.
Because if it's between me, Ryan, and Anthony, Ryan is the other person who is getting sus with me. If I vote out Ryan, then I'm screwed for the next round.
You're playing this like Survivor, though. This is not Survivor.
It wasn't enough to get the sus on you, so I'm not gonna like throw your name out. Like,
okay, but guys,
if you vote him out and he's a traitor, then you won't have the sus on you anymore.
Can I make one last point?
But it was not like I couldn't do it. I didn't like his name wasn't out at all. So like,
this is the thing. Is like right now, if we keep voting like that, as like, oh, just someone else, just not me. We're losing. We're losing. If there's like,
that's what's happening here.
We are lucky. We are lucky if there's only 2 traitors left.
I'm
There's a
voting
possibility
for...
that there are 3 traitors left. If there are 3 traitors left, we've lost the game.
I'm being honest.
Me out here,
about last round, I didn't think he was, but I was doing it to save my ass. And the person who is also on the chopping block, I think Robbie's a traitor this round, and I'm voting for him.
But why do you think I'm a traitor, Kayla? You said because I'm a good player. That's a weak.
I've explained
that
it
is a
to
weak
you.
argument.
Your name hasn't been sussed at all. You're not making good arguments. Like the thing with Ryan that you keep bringing up about, oh, he said Jess's name. I mean, I had sus on Jess already. Like, I don't think that that's a sound argument for Ryan. The arguments you made against me, like, oh, Kayla's going back and forth if it's Ryan or not. Like, I explained my process very well. I don't think it's Ryan, but when Cam, who has sussed Ryan in the past, makes good arguments, then I'm willing to look past. I think the two arguments you had against me and Ryan are weak.
The argument about me calling out Jess, I had been under fire for 2 rounds at that point, and still am. If I was a traitor, the last person for me to throw out as a last-ditch effort is another traitor. Me selling a traitor out clearly does not get my ass off the block.
Yeah, you probably wasn't thinking that in the moment.
To go out there.
Listen,
can I also
Cam,
add that?
Cam, Courtney, and Ellie, if they're playing this like Survivor and they pre-talked about a vote, like they're coming in here to blindside me, I ask that you all play this like traitors. You've all have been sus of Ryan in the past. Let's vote in here.
Robbie,
and
can I
test
say
it,
something?
please.
Robbie, can I say something? I just spoke to Ryan right before we came to Roundtable, and I also do feel like, and talking to him, I feel like he's talking like someone who's trying to get traitors out, like not in a like, oh, trying to play me, but like legit coming out with a strategy with me to suss them out, right?
And
so
you
that's
didn't feel
why
like that when I talked to you?
I haven't spoken to you this last round, and that's maybe part of the issue. But I will say this though. Is that you took a big swing last time, and I feel like you're getting it did not work out, and you're getting the blowback of that swing. That being said, you are presenting as a team player. But I just
I am
don't know.
one.
But
every time that I jump into a room with you, Robbie, you jump out. And I feel like that's weird, and I feel like that you are a traitor.
You know what's crazy is I jump into one room and I've never left the first room that I jumped into this entire game. I jump into a room and I stay there.
Planned. I don't know because
you jumped into this last room. If you're talking about this last round, you jumped in and then they said round table. But I was in there talking to Ellie the entire time. The round before that, I've always stayed in the same room. So I think.
And you don't take the time to get to know me. So.
But this is not get to know you time. This is the traitors, babe. Like I'm not here to get to know you, and I'm sorry we can get to know each other. After that, I'm here to find traitors.
It's time for you to go because you're a traitor.
That's fine. And again, I do think she's a faithful because the logic is not there. And that's fine. But I'm asking you all to not vote me here. You've been sus of Ryan. Are we going to let him skate by another round and vote out a person that my name has just come up because Kayla's playing defense mode? Ryan's going to jump on it because his name is out there. And again, I am still sus of Kayla, but let's vote Ryan here like y'all have done in the past.
I think that's all great points, but I say we vote Robbie.
Sam, go away.
By all means.
Goodbye.
That's a great point, Courtney. What were you gonna say, Ellie?
No, Chaos just said Sam, go away, and I said I think that every day.
KF.
Ellie, I saw you made a face when I said the thing about why I would throw Jess's name out. All I meant was that if I'm taking a risk that I might get, like, I might not hit, it would be silly for me if I'm a traitor to throw out the other traitor. Like,
I think it's also a great last ditch effort.
Yeah, that's fair.
If your back is up against the wall, I do think it's a great last ditch effort to be like, well, like here's my last card I can play. So that's why I made a face.
Yeah, that's fair.
My face is too loud.
I was just trying to explain better, not under the timer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Robbie.
It's too loud.
You vote me here, faithful lose the game.
The same point said about me.
Okay.
Robbie, the nice thing is if we're both faithful, we can't even be mad at each other for this. We just both lost.
And nothing is personal except for when
if it's not Robbie, me and Ryan are fucked next round.
Yeah, Kayla, we're not getting cast on any other Expedition Online mini after this if it's one of us.
Think about it, KF.
All right. Any last words before we go to the vote?
Just hi, Sam. Love you, Sam.
I'll take that as last words. I ain't arguing.
I get such PTSD by Courtney saying she has a board with my name already written. I get really bad PTSD.
All right, let's everybody write your vote down. Show me the back of your paper, and we will get to the review. Robbie, let's start with you.
My vote is for Ryan. Again, I'm not here to play Survivor. I'm here to play the Traitors, and I genuinely think that either Ryan or Kayla is a traitor.
Ryan, let's jump to your vote.
Robbie!
Thank you. It is with an IE, so if y'all wrote a Y, cross it
doesn't
out right
count.
now
It doesn't count.
and
I'm
rewrite
sorry.
it.
My name is spelled R-I-E-A-N, though. It is spelled with the I-E as well, not the Y.
Cam, let's jump to you.
I am going with this, and I voted Robbie. I'm sorry.
Ellie?
Sweet boy Ryan, I voted for you based on what I said. You're still cute though. I love you.
Courtney?
Sticking to my word. Robbie.
Kayla?
Thanks a lot.
Robbie. I know I spended a lot of social capital to get the votes on him, and if he's not a traitor, I am fucked, and I will take that responsibility.
KF, let's round it out. Robbie, that is enough votes, but KF, we will see your final vote.
I'm sorry, Robbie. I really hope you are a traitor. Otherwise, we're fucked. We've lost.
All right, Robbie. That is a 5-2 vote. You have officially been eliminated from the game. Let's hear it before you leave. Were you a faithful or were you a traitor?
Good job, guys. I am a traitor at heart, but in this game, I'm a fucking faithful. You guys suck. Good luck.
Oh.
That was so
member of the
disgusting.
faithful.
That was rude, Robbie. That was fucking rude.
Why did you have to get in an argument with me right beforehand? Damn it.
All right.
Okay,
Well, we have
congratulations,
lost
Ryan.
That's one more faithful down. It is officially time. I know you all can't sleep, but let's go to bed anyway. Please
I really
go
wish I
to
was
your
playing
rooms.
some godly traitor game right now. I'd be so impressed with myself. I'd be cooking.
Please go to bed. We will talk to you soon.
We've won, basically.
I think so.
So we just kill someone.
I mean, Courtney, right?
Here's the problem. I gave Courtney the.
You dumbass! You dumbass! You could have given it to me or KF, you dumbass!
Oh. Wait, does it matter? We just kill her at the next vote, right?
We could kill her now, but we
No,
can't.
but it's okay. It's okay. We kill. Okay, guys. We kill.
I like
one
having her
person.
at the end.
Cam, you
I like
were
having.
your times. Why did you give it to one of us? I thought you gave it to KF.
Because we have the control of who we kill anyway.
But it's
No, I
safe
get it.
for
I get it.
parents.
I get it. I didn't think.
Yeah,
I didn't really think it mattered, but I
Okay, so
understand.
let's
I
just hope for
understand.
zero twist. Let's just hope for zero twist.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. So we're just gonna kill someone tonight, and then tomorrow we just vote for the same person for the other person that is not
Yeah.
Courtney.
I think
Who the
we're
fuck are
okay.
we killing?
And we basically so we
Either
kill
Ryan
and
or Ryan.
Kayla? Or we kill Kayla.
Oh, I
and
hear
then
what
we
you're
give it-
saying. I hear what you're 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 saying.
We kill Kayla, and then we just in case we
It
have
doesn't matter
Courtney vote
anyway.
with us against Ryan tomorrow.
Yes, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Ryan is gonna freak out and know something, or it doesn't. We still have 3 on 2, right?
Oh, but Ryan also thinks that if we don't kill you, then you're a traitor. So maybe we kill Ryan. I don't know.
So fine. I'm fine to kill Ryan.
Yeah, so
I
we
think it's
kill
funny.
Ryan,
It's
and then
funny
we
if we kill Ryan. It's funny.
we convince Courtney to vote with us with Kayla just in case. But we absolutely vote for Kayla. We do not get dissuaded from that tomorrow at
I'm
all.
so sorry. I'm so sorry, Ellie. I hear what you're saying. It seems really obvious now. I was like, I want Courtney at the end because she will
Oh,
vote
you
with
want
us.
us at the end? Fuck Courtney. Who
No,
cares?
we're all at the end, and it's gonna be okay. The traitors
But
are
it-
turning on each other at the last minute, but are they? No, they aren't. I want
Okay,
to
so we
with
will
both of you.
kill Ryan. We name Courtney we name Kayla in the round table because
then
of
we're
that
good.
whole kerfuffle that just
And
happened.
then we're so good.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I'm really sorry. You're
It's
so
okay. It's
right.
okay.
You're
It doesn't
so
matter.
right.
It's a fake game, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did need to yell at you.
Yeah, we're good.
No,
We're
I
good.
love
No
it.
one,
Yell at
no
me
one
more.
got
It's
voted out.
hot. It's
Neither of us
hot.
got voted out. No one got voted out, and we're all gonna vote tomorrow, right? Sam?
Sam, now you know what it's like to be Sam on a regular basis.
I'm so sorry, Sam.
For real. I just want to make sure Ryan is the official victim.
It's
We are
really
killing
funny if we kill Ryan.
Ryan.
Okay,
Sam, he's gonna die, right?
that's your decision. You'll have to find out at breakfast.
Jesus
Shut the
Christ.
fuck up.
Ryan,
What?
it has been a wonderful game.
No. No.
However, it is my sad duty to
No.
report
No.
that
Why
you
you-
have been murdered.
No. Oh.
However, Ryan, your voice has not been completely eliminated from the game. In
Okay.
true Shakespearean fashion, you get to take somebody down with you. So you will now get to say a name, and that person will also be murdered.
Oh, okay, cool. Cam.
I was going to ask if you wanted some time to talk it out, but it sounds like you're all set.
No, the thing is, it's either Cam or JF. KF, sorry. It's either Cam or KF. And I took my gamble on KF. So we'll see.
Okay.
I just think the traitors would have killed Cam knowing 100% he doesn't have the shield.
So is Cam your final decision?
Yeah, unless the prod member messages me off to the side telling me not to do that to keep this game alive, I'm gonna do Cam.
Okay, so Cam is your final decision. Cam. So you and your fellow traitors just murdered Ryan.
Yes.
And as you sussed out, there may or may not have been a twist in
Sure.
this round.
Mm-hmm.
You were correct. There was a twist in this
Oh
round.
God. Okay.
It was a boomerang round, and
Okay.
Ryan was given the power
Mm-hmm.
to kill somebody and bring them down with him.
Oh God damn it, y'all.
And he chose you.
That's so rude. Oh my God.
So I am sorry to inform you
That's so bullshit.
that you have been murdered
Okay.
and you join the hallowed ranks of our ghosts as we head into the end game.
That's so awful.
Good morning. Oh, you're on mute. No, we're all like bated breath right now.
Yeah, so that was my bad. Fuck. Yikes. I'm sorry for fucking that one up. I really spent all my social capital on that one.
Courtney, could you turn your camera on, please?
Wait. Who's dead?
I'm waiting
Cam.
for Courtney to turn her camera
Cam's
on.
dead?
Yeah, he's not here.
But there's not. But what about
Oh,
Ryan?
it's Ryan.
Ryan?
It says Ghost Ryan. It says Ghost Ryan.
Whoa.
Wait, is
Courtney, can you turn
Cam
your
also
camera on,
dead?
please?
Oh.
All will be explained in due time. Thank you, Courtney.
The fuck?
So, this round had a little spice to it. There was. Hold on, KF, can you turn your camera back on?
Oh, sorry.
You're good. The murder victim was decided by the traitors, and that murder victim had power in the game to take down a person alongside them as the final murder victim. So Ryan and Cam have both joined the ranks of our hallowed ghosts in the halls of the Traitors' Castle, which means you all are the final four. Congratulations on making the final four. Now, there is some business to get to. Because you are the final four, we have to make the end game official. So here's how it's going to work. And again, it's very similar to the show. You are all going to either write on a piece of paper to end the game or banish. You will either write end game or banish. If you all choose to end the game is over. And if there is a traitor or traitors left in the game, unfortunately, the faithful lose. If there are only faithful and you are all four faithful in this game, you all have successfully eliminated all of the traitors and have won the game. We will go until it is a unanimous decision to end the game. If anybody writes down banish, we will have a traditional vote.
Oh. Do we get to know if Cam or Ryan were? Oh.
Nope.
Do we
You
don't get to
suss it out
strategize
yourself.
at all anymore?
Nope, that is officially the end game. We are officially, you are resting on the graces of what you have learned thus far through the game.
So
Wait.
Cam is
What?
gone and Ryan is gone.
Correct.
But we don't know which one is which. One died as a traitor, the other one died as a faithful.
It is again up to you to suss out how.
Do we
No.
even know that?
Somebody got murdered and then they dragged somebody with them, I think is what
Yeah.
he's saying.
So
But we don't
I'm
know
sorry, I
if either
misspoke.
of the.
You do get some minutes to talk here. You can officially strategize for the next 5 to 10 minutes.
Holy shit.
Work your game through before we go to our first end game vote.
I feel like I'm just gonna say I feel like there's probably somebody in this for someone. Unless it was
Oh yeah,
both of them.
I'm voting banish. I'm voting banish. Or like, yeah, I'm not ending the game, but I legitimately don't know who to pick, and so.
Right,
I'm voting
I feel
banish.
like there's a
Yeah.
huge chance that one of the four of us are one, but I just I'm just saying I don't want to end the game yet. Because the odds for me don't add up.
Yeah.
I don't think that this can be the end of it. I'm very confused by what happened overnight. So there's a possibility that someone was murdered, but they dragged along anyone with them. So it could be two faithfuls, and so then we're
Right.
left with at least one traitor.
Right.
Or we're all faithful, but none of us seem to believe that we're all faithfuls here at this point. I'm pretty sure.
Right.
No, I don't.
I don't believe that we're all faithful.
No.
That's I'm speaking my truth.
No, I agree with you, Courtney.
Yeah. I just feel like there has to be one more of us that has to go. If we're supposed to go in for another hour, then there has to be something else that's up. So I feel like we should keep it going for another round.
KF, do you know who you're voting for?
Kayla, what was that? Sorry.
I was asking KF if he knew who he was voting for.
I'm yeah. I have a suspicion based on conversation I had with Ryan that Cam may have been a traitor.
Mm-hmm.
But there's
Do
no
you
way to
think-
confirm that.
Do you think Ryan was a faithful?
I think Ryan was a traitor.
So then if Ryan was a traitor, then Cam was a faithful?
I think either of them could be a traitor or faithful, honestly. That's why I'm asking you, like, do you think Ryan at the end of the day was a traitor or faithful? I don't know. Like, I for sure thought it was Robbie, and so like after it wasn't Robbie, I was like, it could be Ryan, and I could be making an ass of myself this whole game, being like, it's not Ryan. I don't know.
I think Ryan was a faithful.
Do you?
It has to.
I think he would have had to have been a faithful, even though I hate to say it out loud.
Did
I think he was faithful the whole time, which means that somebody else would have had to been a traitor.
so
So-
did okay, so let's go under the assumption if he was a traitor, then he pulled the trigger on Cam. Then does that mean that Cam basically shot back at Ryan? And so I didn't take any notes for the game. Did Ryan come after? Did Cam come after Ryan at any point in the game?
Never. I don't
So
think
then,
so.
so then
I didn't-
exactly.
Cam did. Cam did. Cam came after Ryan like lightly, like the whole game.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
because I don't think
But
that
then,
I
okay,
don't
alright,
remember
so then-
him ever doing that, but yeah.
So then that makes then Ryan could very well be a traitor.
So he could have been a traitor.
Mhm.
Yes.
I
My
think at least
theory
one of them
is
was,
out
for
there.
sure.
So, KF, you think Ryan was a traitor?
No, I was on the other assumption that he was the one that took someone with him. But if
Okay.
he pulled the
Ryan
trigger,
is really
then,
good at finding advantages, so I don't doubt that he found something and got that.
so then in that case, that means that he was
Ryan-
that means that he took someone with him.
Ryan is good with everything that he ever does. He's a very smart and capable man.
Okay, so how does that help me now?
Okay, so I feel like there was like at least one traitor in that pull that just happened right now.
I think so
right?
as well. I think so as well.
And then thinking
Well,
about
there's
like
a third.
we were always saying beforehand, there's got to be two. Like after the CCJ thing, we were like, there's got to be two left, right?
Right.
So I'm voting banish. I feel like Kayla, I'll be so real. Like after the whole kerfuffle with Robbie, like I feel like it's you.
Yeah, I get it. I think I'm voting you also. I was between you and KF. I really don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it's Courtney.
I'm obviously not me. Like, like I would be so bad if it was me. So I think I honestly think it could be. It could be. I hate to say that out loud, but I just like you got defensive, and I just many times, but you were forced to be defensive. So I don't want to think it is. And it also could be either Ellie or fucking KF. Like I literally it could be any of you. But
Ellie, I feel like I haven't heard a lot
feel
from
like
you
there
tonight.
has to be three. There has to be three, right?
Can you tell me like why wouldn't be you? I've been basing my whole night on like kind of a gut feeling. I did not think it was you, but I'm basically between you and Kayla right now. So I would just like give you the opportunity to at least tell me why it may not be you.
Yeah,
And then
I
I'll
mean,
do the
like,
same with you, Kayla.
Yeah,
like
I would love to hear what because you could easily have been. It's like the easy one that could have hidden under the blanket.
right, like because Sam's doing this, and so that's like an easy
Yeah.
pull. Yeah, and so like that, like I feel like for Sam, like the integrity of the game is more important than like making his wife a traitor, and so I can tell you that much. I have just like from the jump, I've been trying to suss out people who have been making moves that seem eerie, and I got CCJ, and I'm happy about that, and I've been on the wrong side of votes occasionally too, so it's just like hard to know, but like truly I do think that Ryan was a traitor based on what we kind of talked about, and I'm sad that we can't figure out
I know, and I feel like they could have both been though too. I just want to point out.
I just don't see how that mechanic works out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, can you assuage my concerns? Like, anyway,
Well,
like the only thing I have,
the reason I'm
the only thing
leaning-
can I tell you why I'm concerned is just basically because we butted heads at the beginning, but that's the only reason why. So can you just like assuage like why?
I mean, I think it could be you or Ellie. Ellie hasn't talked to me like this whole game, and like we're pretty good, and I feel like she might feel a
That's
little
not
bit
true, Kayla. We
uncomfortable.
talked a lot at the beginning.
I feel like she might be a little bit uncomfortable with lying to me to my face. I honestly don't know if it's either of you, but like that's my issue with her. Like if you're a traitor, KF, like you played a really good game too, honestly.
I just do want to say, like, we talked a lot at the beginning of the game, and then I feel like you started to like make moves that were under the covers a little bit more, and I wanted to like view from afar.
Are you saying that she may have been recruited? Or are you just saying that her game shifted?
With Ellie?
Me or Kayla?
Yeah, Ellie, are you talking when you were saying that to Kayla, is that what you're implying?
I don't know if she was recruited. I don't know if she was there from the jump, but I do feel like there was such like similar, we keep talking a lot about like stray bullets and stuff. I just feel like every time Kayla was under the gun, she always retaliated with like a name, and then the name was always a faithful.
Courtney, what are you
it's
thinking?
not personal at all. We're playing games.
Again, not personal. The Robbie vote was really hard. But I think that I hate to say it. I honestly think it's you, Kayla.
Wow.
I really, really, really think it's you. I don't know. We've played together like on multiple votes, but I really think it's you, and I don't want it to be because I really love you as a human, but I really think it might be you.
It's not
There's
me,
one.
Courtney. It's not me.
Then
And
if
we
it's not
and
you, then it's
we have
chaos. I don't think it's Ellie in any conceivable way. So I think it's either you or KF. I really don't think it's Ellie.
I mean, we've played this game the whole way through, and then you're gonna find out that I'm a faithful and that you're voting me out.
I honestly believe that I know we've played it together the whole way through. So I don't know. I think that it's probably it might be KF. Like I don't I can't see it being Ellie. I honestly can't see it being Ellie.
Why?
Really why would they possibly put Jess like put both like challenge coordinator Jess is like sitting there as a traitor. They're not gonna put her, but they're not gonna put Ellie on too.
I think I'm gonna be straight up. I think I'm gonna vote with Ellie, and I'm gonna vote for Kayla. I'm sorry, Kayla.
That's okay.
I think that's what I'm gonna vote. That's what I'm gonna do.
I can't.
I'm like honestly, I'm kind of like glad that I won't be in the final round because I like legitimately don't know who a traitor is. So
yeah,
good luck, guys. The traitor's playing a really good game.
I have both right here. I just don't know what to do. But I think
Are there any final words? Any final pleas that anybody would like to make before we move to the vote?
I'm too bad of a liar.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like I'm going based on gut. I have nothing else to go on at this point. I'm very confused with what happened overnight, and I think at this point the only thing I can do instead of being too rational about it and overthink it is just go based off of gut. And it's not a gut telling me that it's absolutely you, Kayla. It's more of a gut telling me that it's not the others, and so that's what I'm basing this off. Yeah.
Dude, you're gonna like I don't know, this game has been up to you the whole game, KF. Like, I don't know, like you're gonna find out you made a mistake.
Fuck.
It's on you.
All right. Let us move to the vote. Please write down who you will be, or sorry, not who you will end game or banish, and we will take next steps from there.
I think we're all pretty clear we're banishing.
Let's go through the formalities, KF. Don't step on
Okay.
my touchdown call. I'm smiling.
How do you spell banish?
Oh shoot! I thought we were voting.
I did too.
Oh, me
No,
too.
it's-
I thought we were voting.
Okay, we can skip the formalities. Is everybody, there's going to be a banish? Nobody's ending the game?
We're all gonna banish.
We will, let's
Someone
write down
is
the person.
banished.
Okay, let's all write down the person that you would like to banish from the game then. We're all good? Okay, I'm still writing.
Good. I'm so nervous. I think I'm
Shaking.
Yeah, why don't you go first and let us know who you'll be voting for?
I really hope that this is the right call, but Kayla, I'm voting for you.
Kayla, what's your vote?
Oh, I'm actually really glad that I won't have to be here for the final decision. Whoever's the traitor is playing a really good game. My ass was on the line like this whole game, so I'm like proud of myself for making this far. This is Ellie.
Ellie, let's then go to your vote.
You already know. Kayla.
And Courtney?
I hate it. I hate it. And I hate it. And I love you.
All right, that is 3-1.
I'm sorry.
Kayla, you have been banished. Before you leave the game, let us know, were you a faithful or were you a traitor?
So I knew the Robbie move was really me throwing my weight around, and if I was wrong, I would be totally fucked. And I picked the wrong person. Robbie was faithful, and I'm a faithful too. Bye, guys. Have fun.
Thank you, Kayla.
Banishment.
Okay, you have a couple minutes to decide if that's what it's going to be. Let's first write down if you would like an end game or a banishment at this point in the game.
Banishment.
All right, let's share our. I mean, we have a banish. Ellie and KF just show for fun.
Mine says banish. You can't see it.
All right, let's have a chat. You guys have another handful of minutes here to discuss who you would like to vote out because we will be banishing once more.
Courtney, I've been basing this entire game on the fact that you could not be a traitor. At this point, I would fail myself if I did not ask you to defend yourself. Because if I'm wrong, then basically, yeah, I don't like losing.
I don't think there's any conceivable way that Ellie is a faithful or a traitor, because Jess, the coordinator Jess, was already, and Jess Mark was already in the mix. So there's no way that Ellie could also be in the mix of the traitors. It's either me or you. And I literally know for a fact that I already voted for you, and I'm voting for you again. And I know it's literally nothing personal, but I already have it written down that I know for a fact that it's you.
I'm just confused because from my recollection, Jess Martin was murdered, so she was not
But she's gone. They're all gone. Everybody's gone. So I
very confused.
Courtney, I feel like KF is asking, he would be remiss because he's asked everyone else to defend themselves. So he's asking you to defend yourself on why you're not a traitor.
Because if you've watched me play before in anything conceivable, I literally cannot tell a lie to a fault, to the worst of ways. If you were to vote for me, I just literally can't. I've tried before to be the one that's lying, and I cannot do it. I literally can't.
I guess that's kind of like what I'm.
I start crying when I lie, and I literally cannot do it. I cried literally when Ryan got voted out, and I don't even like Ryan as a human. So like,
Oh, I do.
I like him as a human too, but I'm just saying. That was just an example, and I literally can't. I can't lie. I can't do it. I'm a yoga instructor that literally cannot lie.
But Courtney, I think I have an issue with this now because like I have not asked of this of you. I've been assuming this whole time, and I'm asking you now. And all you're telling me is that you cannot lie. You have yet to tell me that you're not the traitor.
Isn't that exactly what just happened?
No,
Isn't
that's
that
not what.
true?
No, you've that they're not equally. They're not like it's not a given.
What
They're
do you
not
want me to
equally
say
true.
about me not being a traitor? I'm literally not. I'm trying to tell you that I literally wouldn't have been able to do it. I wouldn't
You've
have
told
been
me that you
able
will not.
to get to this point if I was able to lie, then I would have been able to lie the entire time. And I
But
literally could not.
that's
You're
what
just
I'm
trying
saying.
to put a plot in my fucking plan.
No, what
As a
plan?
people, you go ahead and vote for me and see what the fuck happens to you.
I've
No,
just
you
asked.
go ahead. You go ahead and vote for me and see what the fuck happens. I have nothing more left and more to say.
If she's done saying, Ellie and KF, any final words before we vote on who to banish?
Getting
It's like
banished.
No final words.
All right, KF.
Yeah.
I don't. That seems like a no. So let's go ahead and write down the name of the person that you would like to banish. Okay, Ellie, whenever you're ready, just feel free to reveal. As we already have 2 reveals.
It says Courtney. I hate this marker.
There we go. It is Courtney. Courtney,
Bye-bye.
do you want to reveal, Courtney, if you were a faithful or a traitor?
I was a faithful, so bye-bye, motherfuckers. One of you got fucked.
Well, it is officially time to decide because we have our final 2. Now, let's have you both reveal. Ellie, if you would like to start, were you a faithful or a traitor?
Yeah, so I started this game as a faithful. I played the beginning of this game as a faithful, but I was recruited to be a traitor.
And KF, please reveal your identity as well.
I was picked to play this game from the get-go as a traitor. So OG for life.
If we were in real life, KF, you'd pick me up like Trishelle and pretend to make out with me on the table of gold.
Yeah.
Hey
You'd be the
Google, turn on
Trishelle to my
Best Light.
CP. Yes.
Everybody can turn their cameras on. Ghosts eliminated everybody. Please turn your cameras on. Congratulations to Ellie and KF for winning as
I
traitors.
finally won one. Yeah!
Congratulations. We have a traitorous win in our first iteration.
KF, I cannot believe it was you.
I'm sorry. I felt
it
like
was you. I knew it was you, KF.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I had to lie.
Courtney, I was trying to go to the end as faithfuls together, dude. Like, fuck. It was supposed to be us in the end. When did you turn on me?
For a second, I had
I was with you the whole fucking game.
I'm sorry.